Alright, it's how to play Mississippi Half Step Uptown Toodeloo by the Grateful Dead off of Wake of the Flood. Shout out to Harmony Wood 1946 for requesting this one. It's in standard tuning, not too challenging. It's broken down intro, verse, chorus. There's the instrumental part, and then the outro, which is that key change where he goes across the Rio Grande. Standard tuning. For the intro, I think this is probably the hardest part. There's two ways you can play it. You can either just do the main riff that Jerry does, or you could play the rhythm section. So I'll show you the lead riff first. It's going to be a slide from 5 to 7 on the 5th string. Then you go 5, 6, and then 7 on the 4th string. And then you're just going to walk down on that 4th string. The whole song really is based off this descending A minor kind of thing. Comes around throughout the song a lot, but more notably in the intro. So you do that slide first. And then you're going to treat the 7th fret of the 5th string as your root note. So you're going to go back to your root note. Then you're going to hit the 6th fret of the 4th string twice. Back to the root note. Now the 5th fret of the 4th string once. Back to the root note. And then the 4th fret of the 4th string. What I like to do is slide from 3 to 4. Up to you, really. So up until that point. Okay, so that's like the first half. Second half is a little challenging timing wise. You're going to do a hammer on from 4 to 5 on the 5th string. Then you're going to individually play 4, 5 to 7 on the 5th string. Then you're going to do 4th string, 4th fret, and then 5th fret. Back to the 5th fret of the 5th string. Back to the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then 3rd fret of the 4th string. So slowly it's... And then lastly, you end with this walk around on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, open 5th string, 2nd fret 5th string, 3rd fret 5th string. So altogether, that main riff is... And it leads perfectly to the first chord of the verse, which is a C. So that's the main lead guitar part. Now, the rhythm section of the intro is very similar. You're going to do that same exact slide from 5 to 7. Then you're going to do that part exactly the same. But after that, you go to this A minor bar chord here. So it's like you're doing an A major bar chord minus that middle finger. And you're going to walk down that 4th string. So you're going to go from 7 to 6 to 5. So you could pluck the note and then strum. Take your pinky off, put your middle finger down on the 6th fret of the 4th string, play that twice, and then strum the chord. Take your middle finger off, so now it's just the bar. And then lastly, you're going to get this chord. So it's like you're trying to keep this bar here as long as possible, while also descending that 4th string. So for that last chord, you're going to bar the bottom 3 with your your ring. And your middle finger is going to go on the 5th fret, 5th string. Pointer is going to go on 4th fret, 4th string. So slowly it's... altogether that until that point is. Lastly, you're going to end with a D7 chord, which is 2nd fret on the 1st and 3rd string, and then pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. To a G7, which is like you're playing a G like this, but you're putting your pointer finger onto the 1st fret of the 1st string and taking your pinky off. So you're going to go. And you just do that same walk around into the verse. So slowly, the rhythm section is. Okay, like I said, not too hard. Now you get to the verse. So it's kind of broken down to 2 sections, very similar. Start with that C chord like I told you, to an E7. So it's like an E major minus that ring finger, and then you're putting your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So you go from C, on the day when, to E7, I was born, to F major, Daddy sat down and A minor cried. Back to F. I had the mark just as to C, plain as to G. And then you're gonna kind of end this first section similar to the intro where you do a D7 to a G7. Could not be denied. And you can do that same walk around to get to the second half of the verse, okay? So that first half of the verse is, on the day when I was born, Daddy sat down and cried. I had the mark just as plain as day, which could not be denied. Okay. Now the second part of the verse is very similar, starting off with the exact same chords. The only thing that changes is the last 2. So instead of playing that D7 and G7, you're going to do an F to E7. So I'll play it slowly and call out the chords too. They say the king caught to E7, Abel, F, rolling, loaded, A minor, dies, F, ace of spades, C, behind his ear is G, ear, and him not is where the change is, F, him not thinking, E7 twice, and then you get to the chorus part, the Mississippi half step. So I'm going to play the verse very slowly, all the way through. On the day when I was born, my daddy sat down and cried. Had the mark just as plain as day, which could not be denied. Say they king caught Abel, rolling, loaded die, ace of spades behind his ear, and him not thinking twice. Okay, so now we get to the chorus, Mississippi half step, Uptown, Toodeloo. So what you can do for this first section where he goes half step, Mississippi, Uptown, Toodeloo. You can just stay on an A minor chord. Half step, Mississippi, Uptown, Toodeloo. And do some accentuations here with that A minor chord. Or you can do that A minor descending pattern I showed you in the intro. Just play it slowly. So from that A minor here, you would go half step, Mississippi, Uptown, Toodeloo. Okay. After that, you go from F to C to G. You're gonna do that chord progression 3 times. So we'd go, hello, baby, I'm gone, goodbye. Have a cup of rock and ride. Well, to you, old southern skies. And then to end the last line of the chorus, you go A minor to E7. I'm on my way, on my way. Okay, so that whole chorus all together. Half step, Mississippi, Uptown, Toodeloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone, goodbye. Have a cup of rock and ride. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my way, on my way. And then you get the guitar solo. So this is the instrumental part I was talking about. It's not the same as the verse or chorus. It's a little different. It's more similar to the chorus, I'd say, where you kind of do that same A minor descending pattern, but you're going to play everything a little slowly. So that first part would go like... Okay, so you do that whole descending pattern, then you would go to an F chord, D minor, B7, and then end on an E7. So you do... So that F major bar chord, D minor is going to be 1st fret, 1st string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Then your B7 chord is going to be 2nd fret on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th string, and then 1st fret on the 4th string. And then that E7 chord I showed you at the very beginning. Then you're going to do that descending A minor thing I showed you one more time. Start on F again, but instead of going to D minor, you're going to go to A minor, D7, and then G7. Very similar to what we did earlier in the song. So you would go... And then here you can do that turn around again to get to verse 2. That's all you got to live for. Into verse 2, okay? So all together, that instrumental part is... dropped my peg, but you get the point. Lastly, that last across the Rio Grande part's very simple. You're gonna go from A to D. So you can play the A here and D here, or you can play the A bar chord here and then the D kind of power chord here. So just alternating between those two, you would go across the Rio Grande, across the lazy river, across the Rio Grande, across the lazy river. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire song. I guess I'll attempt to do the intro into verse 1, chorus, try to do a chorus into verse 2, and then transition to that outro. On the day that I was born, my daddy sat down and cried at the mall just as plain as day. It could not be denied. Say the king caught Abel rolling loaded dice. Ace of spades behind his ear, and him not thinking twice. Half step, Mississippi, Uptown, Toodeloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone, goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Well, to you, old southern skies, I'm on my way. All right, that's it. Leave more comments, suggestions. What else you want me to do next? Okay, bye.